got a few new parts, as you can see, for the 400. All of these are on eBay. I will try to link them all down in the description if anybody's interested. So we'll start off over here, kind of self-explanatory. Got a new seat cover because mine is pretty used and torn up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It's a cheaper one on eBay, but I'm willing to give it a shot. New front brake pads because mine are pretty shot. And I was gonna do the rear brakes, but from the last trip in Natchez, it's kind of hard to see, but that piece right there is pretty much destroyed. It's just the pad. I'm pretty sure the caliper's fine, but I don't know. I don't really use the rear brakes. So going on to the next thing, the BCC Skid, which is probably the biggest thing I was waiting for, because the last time in Natchez, I bent my brake disc rotor in the rear. And if I'm not going to be installing that on again, I'm going to at least protect the sprocket, because when I hit rocks, I hit them pretty hard. So this is a 1/2 inch thick, and it's honestly pretty beefy. It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And it comes with some pretty decent hardware, nylock nut. The only thing I don't like is the black oxidized bolt. They're known for rusting, but if they start rusting and I don't like it, I'll switch it to a grade 8 or something like that. And then last but not least, the air scoops. So the 400s are air cooled, and I haven't ran into much of an issue with overheating or anything like that, but if I can bring the engine temps down, I mean, that's always a plus. So let's go ahead and get the 400 out, and let's start installing all this. So the bike is still torn apart from the last video. I got the seat off, the intake top off, and the actual air filter off, and then I had some of the side plastics off to redo some of the wiring. So I'm gonna need to clean out the air box because it's pretty nasty. The filter was pretty bad. It's quite a bit cleaner now, so should be able to install that again. And I'm gonna be doing an oil change, and I got some new body clips because I'm missing quite a few. Missing one here, missing one right up on here, and I'm missing one for the front of the side piece as well. I don't know that I'm missing any more. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, the other thing I have to do is weld up the exhaust bracket because I finally got my piece for the welder, so all good to go on that. So I think we'll go ahead and start with the BCC Skid and get that on. Alright, so once you have your wheel off, you're going to go ahead and take these 4 bolts and nuts off. It's an Allen on the back side, and you can just spin it around to get to it. So let's go ahead and get those off real quick. And then when you can't get one of them off because it's seized on there and it starts to strip the back side, you go ahead and grab the $14 Harbor Freight Special, get them all off. And when that doesn't work, well, yeah, when you get a strip bolt, just weld a nut onto it. Works almost every time. So I'm also going to get some new tires because this one's got some chunks taken out of it. They're worn down a little bit. And then this one, I just found out it has a hole in it. I could plug it, but I'll just get some new ones. So as I'm working on the bike, I'm noticing a few few small things. The chain guard or roller is gone and destroyed, so I'm gonna have to order up new ones of those. And then the best part, it's gonna be kind of hard to see in the video, but the swing arm bushing is destroyed. So it looks like I'm taking the swing arm off. Great. So far what it's seeming is the more things I fix, the more things are broken. So this is starting to become an eventful day. Let's hope everything else goes smooth and I don't find anything else. Got the old full rear brake delete because, you know, who needs rear brakes? And plus I don't want to fix them right now. Well, the front brakes took a little bit longer, and I've come to find out that the front right caliper might be seized, so it looks like I'm getting new calipers as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean out the air box, get the filter back on, and then I'm probably gonna put the air scoops on next, and then hopefully be able to tackle the seat that's sitting over there. Love buying parts. All in preparation for Nat Cheese. Let's go ahead and install the air scoops. Oh yeah. So it looks like the air scoops, I'm gonna need to grab some hardware because they're not exact fit. So that's what I'll do. Well, we'll go ahead and start on the seat then, since I need to get hardware for the air scoops. Alright, well, it's all stapled down. It's got a little wrinkle there, but you know, we'll hopefully it'll work itself out, and we'll go ahead and get it bolted back onto the fenders and get it onto the bike and see how it looks. Well, I got the first container kind of moved around and set up. Things set up a little bit differently. So I'd actually have room to bring one of the bikes in or nose a vehicle in and work on it. So now time to get onto the swing arm portion, get that torn apart while I'm waiting on the parts. And then I'm also ordering up the calipers and the chain slides. Well, it looks like I am not just replacing the swing arm bushings, but I'm also going to be replacing the swing arm because the ends are destroyed and it's hollowed out on the inside as well. So everything else looks fine. There's a spot right there on the motor that's been rubbed on from the swing arm going back and forth, but looks like I'm ordering up a new swing arm as well. So it's a never-ending love story between me and this bike. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one. And as always, stay off-road.